Back to another episode. On our last episode, we have pretty much finished all the movements, and we are ready to go to the next turn. Okay, production technology level 1, excellent for Japan. Look at the German income, 746. That's awesome. Of course, I got a little help from the British Empire, UK collapsing, so. Oh, they come to trick my Italian unit here. Okay. So they're going to put a unit in there. Terrorism is all they got. It's July. And I get some new units. And it's raining. All right. I get German units. Oh, that's the maritime bomber and submarine. Put them in Saint-Nazaire. And I get some airborne units. Where am I going to put the Japanese airborne unit? Well, I guess I got to deploy it in Japan. Let's put it right here. And I got 335, 162. And let's see how far I can go into China. Okay, there's a unit in Kunming. I really want to take that city. Well, a lot of decisions to be made here. Let's move one other additional unit here. And now, this artillery unit is weak. I can either go for Yichang, 0 to 3, 4. This one's going to be for other operations. Wow. This is a tough decision here. Now I may have to get my priorities straight here. least this Chinese unit can weaken it. Then I can get the Japanese unit to attack 3 units in 1 here. This is a lot of decisions. I don't want to expose myself over here to a counterattack. I do want to take Kunming very badly. Oh my gosh. But I don't think that's feasible right now. Strategic bombers. Let's hit Chongqing. I think the taking of Yicheng taking the city is very valuable because then the Chinese units cannot deploy. Oh, nice. Okay, there goes another city. That was excellent. I'm going to upgrade mobility on this one. And I'm going to start moving this one towards here. Well, all right, this is good. Another Chinese city has fallen. I would like to move the air units towards Kunming, because that's a very critical area. If I can take Kunming and Wanting. Now let's move them this direction. Naval flotilla this direction. Go in this direction. At least more of them will get in range of this here, because I can have 2 units attack and another one. Attack this artillery unit. Weaken it, and then get it adjacent to Chongqing. And even with all these bomber units adjacent, I may be able to take the capital. Okay, this one can stay here for now. At least this unit over here I'm going to be able to move and assist for the assault in Chongqing, since this front here is kind of leveling itself out. Okay, let's attack this unit here. First, I'm going to use the Chinese unit. It's going to lose, but at least it can weaken it a bit. Or, yeah, I have 3 on them. Can I do a switch? Yes. Do maximum damage. Artillery unit. Oh, do. Can I switch these 2? A little risky. Almost. This is a little risky, but I don't think they'll be able to eliminate this unit. So I can reinforce this is risky, but now Chinese are going to have to shift. Let's see here. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see if I can attack. Yes! Another shattered unit that lowers morale. Good. Yeah, that's key using that shift command. Because you don't have to attack then. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, upgrade. Mobility. It's not adjacent to any units. So I may as well do that. And now I can move down here. Or up here. Now I have an army unit. And where shall it be used? I think it's going to be more. I think that should be used for operations against India and Indochina. So let's put it in the transport. I hope I get Indochina pretty quickly. I mean, I hope so. I mean, it is supposed to become part Japanese, maybe in August. I don't know. I hope so. This is supposed to be historically accurate, I would think. Okay, let's give the headquarters an upgrade. Because it's going to be moving down here. And that's going to be these two units and these two units in Kunming. This is going to be the army that's going to be attacking Burma. I should have enough over here to take Chongqing. Especially with the air units. Special forces, what am I going to do with the maritime? Yeah, they need to stay. They're going to have to go to Taipan, Tainan, and eventually, I'm going to have to keep this unit here to hunt for American ships when the war starts, because I have a feeling there's going to be a few American ships near the Philippines or subs. And definitely I don't want my carriers to get caught. And that's why I'm going to bring the submarine fleet. And still nothing at Midway. Wake still has something here. Keep that submarine. 120, that's it. I think I've done what I can with China. Well, I got two units, two experienced units ready to gang up on this artillery. And if I can get one adjacent to Chongqing, it is quite possible with all these air units bombarding and possibly the strategic bomber, I can take that city. And that could be the end of China. Took another city here. And that's resources. You know, everything counts. Less resources you have, the less units you can build. And what is the national morale of China? It cannot be. Look at graphs here. National morale. Germany 121. Italy 117. Japan 92. I guess it had some other issues. Yeah, some of the earlier issues, I guess. They're down to 68%, so it's getting wobbly. It is getting wobbly. Oh, yeah, that's the British Empire. So China is not... China could be finished off, possibly, in another few turns. Okay, Changsha. Problem is no roads here, but I don't know if there are any fighters anywhere. I don't even know if the Chinese have an air force anymore. But I got mobility here. Not a good idea to attack yet. Maybe next turn with some bombing, I can capture Kunming, Wanting. Wow. Then I'll have an army here of 4 units that can go and deploy into Burma, possibly, and fight the Indian army there. All right, I think I've done what I can for Japan. Let's put everything is adjacent to a port, so when I need to amphibiously invade. Let's get the cruiser out here. Still not sure how I'm going to do. There's nothing in Wake and nothing in Midway. Only on Guam. But this is what's going to be important, is to take the Philippines when the war with the United States starts. And I mean, if I can sneak attack and take Midway with one of these special forces, gotta have long-range amphibious transports 3. I mean, save that money, because if I can move one to Midway, another one to Wake, and possibly the Saipan one into Guam, it's going to be. I'm probably going to move the Naha one into Guam. Then I'm going to use these 2 with the headquarters. These 2 with the carriers are going to attack the Philippines. I may have another special force unit. I like to use the airborne unit to possibly drop on Borneo. Just, I don't think there's anything there. And to move these special forces, I have to look. But if I can capture, I'm going to use the one on Saipan to take Guam. Okay, 3 are going to be used for the conquest of the Philippines and the conquest of the Indies here with the fleet. Because I got one over here too. This is going to be interesting how I'm going to approach the invasion of the Pacific. All right, let's see what I did. All right, we're done with Japan. I'm done with that. What did I do in Italy here? Did I get myself cut off? Now let's start moving back. Oh, he's retreating. Okay, I think he's back. Yeah, he's supplied again. Will be. These will be out of supply once I take Khartoum. Alright. The Guzoni army is moving south. What is Unser Rommel gonna do? Fire! Oh, you lucky. There we got a bonus. We're gonna Baghdad it. Get the German army ready to. I'm gonna move over here to start. See if there's anything to expose. I could also invade Saudi Arabia if I wanted to. That would be, I think that would be real easy if I come down with the Africa Corps. I'm able to do it in one turn with those panzers. Capture Saudi. It's just slow. Gonna have to give them some mobility. Artillery unit. Alright, that's pretty much for Middle East. Now, let me look. Rommel Headquarters, Germany. 5th Panzer Tank. Afrika Korps Tank. Rename. Panzer Gruppe Indien. Panzergruppe Indien. That's what it's called. Rename. Okay, it is Rommel. Okay, keep that. But it's no longer the Africa Corps, it's the India Corps. All right, and let's transport. And the full complement of the German Army of India will be ready to invade. I'm going to spend some chits on Turkey. The diplomacy, and I will spend on Turkey. I think that's very important. Let's Italy put in a couple. Is that all they can do? Yeah, that's all they're allowed to invest. Germany, Turkey, and that's 2 here, so. All right, invested in Turkey. And now let's. That's really critical in the war against the Soviets, because then I can just, well, it's logical. Turkey joins the Axis. This is going to be a lot easier. Of course, I would like Syria. I don't know if Syria would lean more towards the Axis. I mean, it should already have joined, but I can always invade it if I want to. Next turn, I can take that in 1 turn. I don't know if the Kingdom of Vichy will be. But, sorry guys, you know, I got to take Syria. I don't know if Turkey would be upset, but we'll see. But the opportunity presents itself the next turn. I mean, easily. I can just walk into Damascus. And that way the road will be open with Turkey. But, and then you can just, even if I have to, I can start deploying easily by railroad into the Middle East. And that's just a nuisance right here because all the railroads go through Syria. So I may take it the next turn. I mean, I don't care if Vichy gets a little bit upset. I mean, what are they going to do? They'll lean a little bit towards the Allies, but you know, I got to do what I got to do. Okay, what am I supposed to do here now? Move the Panzer here. Let's do some upgrading. Okay, these are upgraded. Okay, I don't think I need to. It's more of a priority to upgrade core. Get this ready. All right, let's upgrade in the beginning infantry weapons, anti-aircraft. I'm going to skip on mobility for now. What's going on here? I was worried it was going to crash or something. That would have really been aggravating. Well, in case there's something going on, let's save it. All right, upgrade for now. You move towards the front. How much money I got left? Oh, I got plenty left. 2, 3. Okay, tactical bombers are all done. Upgrade infantry weapons. $370. Upgrade core infantry weapons. Anything else? I think I pretty much upgraded everything as best as I can. I just need to upgrade some mobility, but that can be done in a subsequent. Oh, wait a minute here. Don't get ahead of myself. This is a process all the time when I go through getting ready to invade the Soviet Union. Got a couple months left, so a couple turns. These guys are up against the borders. And once I get everything upgraded, and then with the subsequent money, I start buying more armies and tanks as the war progresses. Okay, got all this covered, got this front covered. Really don't know what to do with the paratroop units. Now this is going to move down here. I think I'm going to move a couple armies over here. They're going to be critical with a pincer movement, because this here is just going to be against the Pripyat marshes, and it's just going to be a small front here. I mean, I got plenty of units. It's not like I'm lacking anything to invade the Soviet Union. I have 301 left. Let's see, research. How am I doing there? Let's get some industrial. Next turn, I'm going to upgrade mobility on some units. I think it's important to spend, this is always very, very important, to be spending on logistics, production technology, industrial technology. Keep that going at all times if you can. Eventually we can research anti-tank weapons, but that's not that important for now. These three, logistics, production, industrial, you want these to be going at all times until maximum, because that's what makes your war so much easier, and it, you know, units cost less to build, more money, and like I said before many times, this is all about money. All right, we're down to 1. Wow, Germany's. And I haven't explored anything, haven't found anything. I'm going to have to transport some units over this way when I have a little extra money. But right now, the invasion of the Soviet Union, preparing for the invasion of the Soviet Union is top priority. U.S. isn't at war yet, so I don't have to worry. It's just going to be terrorism to reduce my income. I'm going to bring the battleship up here. I have a feeling I'm going to need it. And I need one destroyer, one battleship, and let's bring a U-boat into. I don't know what the Soviets are going to have in the Baltic Fleet. I know they're going to have a U-boat. Okay, the maritime bombers I'm going to use to hunt down any Russian subs here for now. And this should be enough. These 4 should be enough to completely destroy the Soviet Baltic Fleet when war starts. And this is well protected, my God. And all my air units. And let me take a look at the research again. Yeah, infantry weapons, I do have research. That's always good. Advanced tanks, advanced fighters. And these 3, this is very important. Amphibious warfare, no. There's really, because Germany really has no naval strategy. I mean, this is all a land-based strategy. You didn't even need amphibious warfare to invade Britain. This is all naval. This is all land strategy. But I'm going to have to think about what effect is it going to have if I quickly capture Vichy, Syria. I don't think the Vichy are going to be that hostile. And hopefully it's not going to sway Turkey the other way, where they become alarmed. I would like Turkey to join. But it may be a good idea to take Vichy just to connect the railroads to Turkey. It's going to make the attack on the Soviet Union. Even if I have extra units, I can move them towards the Caucasus and immediately capture these supply points. So I have to keep that in mind. So I think I'm going to leave it at this here. This is always good, to do a turn. Since there's a lot of reorganization involved. So I guess the next couple turns I'm going to be adding mobility to all these units and just continue this war. All right, and as always, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this.